Following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. The boys of summer are back. Ottumwa baseball is coming your way on 1240 AM and 102.7 FM KBIZ. Ottumwa Bulldogs sports broadcasts are brought to you by these sponsors. Marking the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. Opening soon with new upgrades to make your bowling experience even better. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. By Cole Palace Cafe and Books on West Main Street in Ottumwa. By the Train Depot. Good quality gourmet food selections. By Community First Credit Union with over 16 locations to serve you. By Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. Stop in today and check out the awesome showroom and let Shannon give you a free estimate for flooring, cabinets, and fireplaces. At Dixon's Floors and More, just past Walmart in Ottumwa. By Family First Chiropractic, where their goal is to get your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for life. Family First Chiropractic, West 2nd Street in Ottumwa. By Lisco, Southeast Iowa's leader in fiber optic telecommunications. Lisco of Fairfield. By Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union on the corner of Penn and Jeff in Ottumwa, where it feels like home. See them today and see how easy they make getting a loan. By Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse in Ottumwa. Thanks, Southern Iowa, for voting them as your favorite restaurant and pizza place. Proud to support the Bulldogs. By Ottumwa Community Schools, where they are proud to engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Go Bulldogs. By Dr. Dwayne Petrito and the team at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Call them today for a free, no obligation appointment and get a smile that lasts a lifetime. By River Hills Community Health Center. By River Hills Community Health Center, with locations in Ottumwa, Centerville, Oskaloosa, Richland, and Sigourney. They have been growing healthy communities for over 20 years. Visit riverhillshealth.org for updates and more information, or find them on Facebook. By Slayton Polaris, your home for the best deals on Polaris ATVs and Rangers. Stop and see them today, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. And by Sonic Drive-In, featuring made-to-order American classics, signature menu items, and speedy service from friendly car hops on North Highway 63 next to Walgreens in Ottumwa. Now, let's get you to the field with the voice of your Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High Baseball is on the air. Good afternoon, everybody. From the campus of Moines Roosevelt High School, Jason Van Arkel indeed reporting. Annie Argo is our on-site video producer, and Brandon Drew is the radio producer back at the KBIZ studios. Ottumwa Baseball about to play its first CIML Metro Conference doubleheader of the season as the Dogs take on the Roughriders of Roosevelt. Good to have you with us on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. Well, the Bulldogs come in at 3-4, still trying to kind of find their rhythm a little bit. Coach John Yeager a little while ago in the dugout telling me it's been a little bit hard to get into rhythm because they've only been playing twice a week, and that's the case again this week since they were supposed to play Des Moines East on Monday, and because of a lack of umpires, they decided to move that to the end of the season. So the Bulldogs have not played since they swept Marshalltown in a doubleheader last Friday on the road. OHS with that doubleheader sweep, went 2-1 last week. They lost that 10-inning game at Ames, and they would have played Fort Dodge a week ago Monday. That got rained out, so you can see where Ottumwa's been a little stop and start in terms of getting things going. But hopefully they'll be able to get things going against one of the teams considered a favorite to win the Metro this year, the Roosevelt Roughriders. They are 7-7. They're 3-1 in Metro play. They've already swept a doubleheader from Des Moines North and split a doubleheader with Des Moines Hoover. Roosevelt did win 2 games at Valley just 2 days after the Bulldogs lost 2 games at Valley. That's the only common opponent so far. Roosevelt's also been blown out by Waukee. They've lost 2 to Ankeny Centennial. They've won 2 against Mason City, and they lost 2 wild games against Fort Dodge on Monday. And what was most notable about their trip to Fort Dodge on Monday was that one of the Fort Dodge players, in a game that Fort Dodge won 15-13, that one Fort Dodge player hit a grand slam and a 3-run home run in the same inning. So pitching was optional there for both the Riders and the Dodgers on Monday. Ottumwa hoping that Roosevelt's pitching woes continue here today and the Bulldogs can put up some big numbers offensively, because Roosevelt is a very good offensive team. And OHS pitching will have its hands full. But the Dogs are going to send their 2 best today. They'll have Colton McKinnon pitching game 1 and Mitch Wood pitching game 2. So Ottumwa hoping to start the conference schedule with a couple of victories and put themselves in the driver's seat. Right now, it's kind of all over the place. Seems like everybody's played a different amount of conference games. East is 2-0. Roosevelt's 3-1. Hoover is 4-4 in conference play. They only have 2 conference games left, and those are against Ottumwa. Lincoln is 2-2. As we mentioned, these are Ottumwa's first conference games, and North is 1-5 in conference so far this season. So Bulldogs hoping, as we mentioned, to start conference play out with a pair of wins, and if they get it, they'll get over 500 overall on the season. Right now, we'll take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, I'll get you the starting lineups. Bulldogs and Rough Riders on a pleasant Wednesday afternoon in Des Moines. Keep it right here. We're back in 2 minutes on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Hi, I'm Mark Frimeware, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection, and group tracking that lets you spread out on the trail, but stay together for the journey. Polaris. Think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Baseball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. Let's get you the starting lineups as the OHS baseball team gets ready to take on Des Moines Roosevelt. First, John Yeager's Bulldogs have Dominic Delahoy leading off and playing second base. Blaze Rominger in left field will bat second. Mitch Wood is the Bulldog shortstop in game one, Wood batting third. Jesus Jaime, the third baseman, bats cleanup. Trey Swartz at first base, Swartz batting fifth. Adam Deniston will catch and bat sixth. Brody Evans in right field, Evans batting seventh. Andrew Cole, the center fielder, batting eighth. And batting ninth is the Bulldog pitcher, Colton McKinnon. McKinnon on the season does not have a record in 2 starts, but he has been outstanding. His ERA 0.57, 12 in the third innings pitched, 12 hits allowed, 2 runs, only 1 earned, 6 walks, 1 hit batter, 12 strikeouts, opponents hitting .218 against him. Sounds like they're going to do the national anthem first, so we'll take a 2-minute timeout for that, then get you to the Roosevelt lineup in the opening pitch. Coming your way next on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carry-out, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
At Dixon's Floors and More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors and More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors and More in Ottumwa.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful day for baseball here at Roosevelt Roughriders Field.
Ottumwa High Baseball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ. And as you heard on the live video stream, let's take a look at that Roosevelt Roughriders starting lineup. Their head coach is Chris Miller. Leading off and playing second base, Sam Nicolino. Batting second and playing shortstop, Will Armstrong. Alex Pendergast will catch and bat third. And batting cleanup is the pitcher, Niall Foss. Jaden Singleton in center field batting fifth. Aiden Brown in right field hits sixth. Jamison Patton, the third baseman, batting seventh. Kieran Bailey in left field hits eighth. And batting ninth, the first baseman, Will Tyler. The pitcher, Niall Foss, is a left-hander. And Foss on the season. Hopefully my stats don't blow away here. The wind has kicked up just a little bit here. You might be able to hear that. Niall Foss is making his third start, his fourth appearance. He's 0-1 with an even 3.00 ERA. 9 and a third innings pitched, 7 hits allowed, 8 runs, 4 of them earned, 6 walks, 2 hit batters, 13 strikeouts, and opponents have hit 156 against him. He has been a little bit wild. The defense behind him, Kieran Bailey in left, Jaden Singleton in center, Aiden Brown in right, Jamison Patton at third, Will Armstrong at short, Sam Nicolino at second, Will Tyler at first, and Alex Pendergast catching. When Coach Yeager got the lineup from Roosevelt, I was talking to him, and he was a bit surprised. They had originally had a sophomore, Charles Jansen, penciled in to catch, and then he was scratched. Apparently he's hurt. And Pendergast was moved to catcher. I think Pendergast would have played first base, and they put Will Tyler in the lineup at first. So we'll see how that shakes out. Ottumwa wondering if the regular catcher's not in there, will they be able to run on Roosevelt to get on base? All right, we're ready to go here in Des Moines. Dominic De La Hoya lead it off for OHS. De La Hoya hitting .304, a double, a triple, and an RBI. Lefty to righty. Our first pitch of the game. A little bit high, ball one. First pitch at 3:34 in the afternoon. 82 degrees under mostly cloudy skies here in Des Moines. A northeast wind at 7 miles an hour. That is blowing in, pretty much straight in here at the Roosevelt Baseball Diamond. The 1-0 to Dominic. There's a strike, and we're even at 1-1. 310 feet down the left field line here at Roosevelt. 305 down the right field line. 365 to center. The 1-1 pitch. Low and away, 2-1. The fence is about 10 feet high in right field, right center, straightaway center into left center. Then about halfway to left center, it goes 20 feet high. And the reason for that is left field is right up against the street, so they need to protect cars, people, houses, etc. That pitch a little bit high, and De La Hoya's ahead in the count 3-1. That 310 feet down the line in right is inviting to left-handed hitters, and 305 down the other line in right, pretty inviting to the lefties. Smaller park, of course, than what we have back home. The 3-1. Called a strike on the outside corner, 3-2. Delahoy thought he had ball 4, but he'll stay at the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the Bulldog leadoff hitter, Blaze Rominger on deck. Outfield straight away. The lefty Foss from the third base side of the rubber. Goes into the wind, and the 3-2 pitch. High ball 4. Good start for Ottumwa. Delahoy works the leadoff walk. Here is Blaze Rominger. Rominger hitting .308, a triple, and 5 runs batted in. We'll see how much Ottumwa wants to run. You've got not the original scheduled catcher behind the plate, but a lefty on the mound. First pitch, high ball 1. Delahoy is 3 for 3 in stolen bases this year through the Bulldogs' first 7 games. Long look at first in the 1-0. That's high, 2-0. A lot of sportive chatter coming from the Bulldog dugout, first base side. Decent amount of foul territory behind the plate and between the dugouts and the bases, but it tapers sharply down to the corners here at Roosevelt. Throw to first, and back in standing up is Delahoy. The American flag on the flagpole just behind the scoreboard beyond the left center field fence. Getting that wind blowing in. Not briskly, but blowing in. The 2-0. Runner does not go. The pitch is a strike, and it's 2-1. I think Delahoy may have started and stopped over there. 2-1 to Rominger. Man at first, nobody out top of the first inning. Foss comes set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Late on a high fastball, 2-2. Not sure I've seen anything but fastballs from Foss so far. 2-2 to Rominger with Mitch Wood on deck. John Yeager coaching at third, Luke Gomez at first for Ottumwa. The 2-2. High, 3-2. Second straight full count. Now you got a strikeout pitcher on the mound. 13 strikeouts in 9 1/3. You got a 3-2 count. Do you send the runner? Delahoy getting somewhat of a short lead. He is not going, and the 3-2 is on the outside corner, called strike 3 for out number 1. That brings up Mitch Wood, the shortstop. Wood hitting .381, a home run and 4 driven in. Future Iowa Hawkeye digs into that right-handed batter's box. Delahoy at first now with 1 down. Foss the stretch in the pitch. Breaking ball outside, 1-0. Ottumwa wearing the gray jerseys. White trim on the collar. Red lettering Ottumwa trimmed in white on the front. Runner goes. Pitch inside. Throw down to second. Not in time. Delahoy his fourth steal of the year. And Wood has a 2-0 count. Those Bulldog jerseys have red numbers trimmed in white, and then the white pants with the red trim. And the red caps for OHS. Roosevelt, white jerseys, blue trim, navy trim. Navy lettering riders on the front. Kind of an old style script. Navy numbers front and back. White pants with the navy trim. White caps with a navy brim and the Roosevelt R. There's a high chopper up the middle, charging at the shortstop Armstrong. Throws to first in time, 2 down, as Delahoy advances to third. That'll bring up the third baseman, Jesus Jaime. He's having a big year so far, hitting .375, 3 home runs, and a team-high 14 RBI.
Number 24, Jesus Jaime.
He had 7 runs driven in the doubleheader at Marshalltown last Friday. First pitch on the way, and a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch, 0-1. Pulled the string on him. Delahoy walked. Rominger struck out. Delahoy stole second. He went to third on the Mitch Wood ground out. Now the 0-1 from Foss. Down and in. Good stop by Pendergast. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Stay on top here. Let's go.
Delahoy at third. Alert for that pitch, maybe getting in the dirt, getting by. There's enough room between the plate and the backstop that if it gets by and skips to the padding, Dominic should be able to come home. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball, 1-2, and again, Jaime out in front. Got to protect the plate now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Someone trying to get the first run of the game home from third here in the top of the first inning with 2 down. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, 2-2. Foss working from the windup with a runner on third. Trey Swartz on deck. The inning continues past Jesus Jaime. Two balls, 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. Called strike 3, and the inning is over. So when Ottumwa doesn't get a hit, they leave a runner at third after half an inning. The Bulldogs nothing. The Rough Riders are coming to bat. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Patricia Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Patrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I didn't come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate.
Number 1, Will Armstrong. Batting third in the inning, number 5, Alex Pendergast.
We move to the bottom of the first inning. Ottumwa leadoff walk, got him to third. Couldn't bring the run home. And now Colton McKinnon will take the mound for the first time today. Here at Des Moines Roosevelt, the defense behind him, Blaze Rominger in left, Andrew Cole in center, Brody Evans in right, Jesus Jaime at third, Mitch Wood at short, Dominic Delahoy at second, Trey Swartz at first, and Adam Deniston behind the plate. The top three in the Rough Rider order: Sam Nicolino, Will Armstrong, and Alex Pendergast. Nicolino stands in, right-handed batter, wears number 7.
Number 7, Sam Nicolino.
First pitch from McKinnon is in the dirt, skips all the way to the backstop right down below me for ball 1. Nicolino hitting .289, 4 doubles, 9 runs batted in. And Roosevelt hits very well as a team. They got 4 guys hitting 400 or better, 3 regulars hitting 400 or better. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. McKinnon in 2 starts has been a bit wild at times, but again, only 1 earned run allowed. Should have won both games that he started. The 2-0. 1 away, 3-0. He held then number 2 Ankeny to 1 run on 6 hits in 6 innings and had a 3-1 lead when he departed, only to see the bullpen blow it. The 3-0. Outside ball 4, a 4-pitch walk to start the inning, and each team starts a game with a leadoff walk. Nicolino down at first. Doesn't have a stolen base try this year. That brings up Will Armstrong, and he's only hitting .467, 2 home runs and 13 driven in. McKinnon's last start was last week at Ames. Took a 1-0 lead into the 7th inning, was lifted after getting 1 out and a man on. As a throw to first will chase Nicolino back to the bag. And McKinnon should have won that game. Ames got the runner to third with 2 outs, but Mitch Wood was about to strike out the final batter, and then a passed ball allowed the tying run to score, and Ottumwa will go on to lose in 10. That pitch in the dirt and down to second. Goes Nicolino on the wild pitch. Count is 2-0. Pardon me, 1-0 to Armstrong, who was showing bunt. That pitch in the dirt, Dennison kept it in front of him, but it bounced out in front of the plate, and he didn't have a chance to go get it in time to get Nicolino. The 1-0. Low and away, 2-0. McKinnon kind of digs at the dirt in front of the pitching rubber. Looking in to get the sign from Deniston from the stretch. The 2-0. There's a strike on the outside corner, 2-1. Mostly cloudy. The sun has peeked in and out a few times, but I think everybody's fine with the shade here. Very pleasant afternoon in Des Moines. The 2-1. Swing and a foul tip into the mid of Deniston. Count evens at 2-2. Alex Pendergast, the catcher, on deck. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, nobody out. Bottom of the first. No score for Ottumwa at Roosevelt. The 2-2 pitch. One away, 3-2. Let's see if McKinnon can find a way to retire Armstrong for the first out of the bottom of the first inning. Three balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Low ball 4. It got behind Dennis. He can't find it. It's behind the umpire. Finally picks it up. Because he couldn't find that pitch in the dirt, it's another wild pitch. Nicolino was holding at first. He eventually takes third. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out for Alex Pendergast. Pendergast hitting .435, 2 home runs, and 15 driven in. Middle infield at double play depth. Third baseman Jaime even with the bag at third. Swartz holding the runner Armstrong at first. Armstrong a pretty big lead over there. Throw to first, got him leaning. They've got him in a rundown. Throw to second, and the ball gets away. Now runner coming home. Everybody's going to be safe. It's 1-0 Roosevelt. Trey Swartz did not make a good throw to second there. Mitch Wood couldn't field it cleanly. So that'll go in the book as a stolen base for Armstrong of second. Nicolino steals home. That's frustrating. Ottumwa didn't want to get into an extended rundown because they knew the runner might come home. As this pitch is a strike, 0-1 to Pendergast. What's frustrating for Ottumwa is that throw, if it's a good one, they tag him out at second, and Nicolino really hadn't gone home from third. He didn't start running till that ball got away at second base. Now the 0-1. Ground ball right side, fielded nicely by Swartz. He'll underhand to McKinnon on the bag in time. Good play for out number 1. Good job by Swartz to get to that ball. Good job by McKinnon to cover first base. Armstrong does advance to third. That goes 3-1 in the book. And there's one down for the pitcher, Niall Foss.
That brings to the plate number 3, Niall Foss.
Foss hitting .429 with 2 home runs and 6 driven in. Left-handed batter digs in. McKinnon will go from the windup with the runner at third. And that pitch inside backed him off the plate, ball 1. Foss digs back in, slightly open stance, black batting gloves, holding a black bat. 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Hitters count for Foss. Runner at third, 1 down. And that pitch down and in, 3-0. Now, it is Jaden Singleton on deck. And McKinnon may not want to give Foss anything to hit here. Singleton hitting just 200 on the season. The 3-0. Down and in ball 4. Second 4-pitch walk of the inning, or third walk of the inning overall. But that one might have been a pitch around. But before Singleton bats, pitching coach Luke Gomat on his way out to talk to McKinnon. And we'll get a courtesy runner here for the pitcher, Foss. Jaden Koger. So Koger, the courtesy runner at first, and Armstrong, the runner at third. As we mentioned, the batter, Jaden Singleton, hitting .200, 1 double, 6 RBI. He has drawn 9 walks. So even though he's hitting .200, his on base is .370. But he's also struck out 16 times in 35 at bats. And if McKinnon can't get the double play here, he'd take the strikeout. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Roosevelt leading 1-0. McKinnon trying to keep that from becoming worse. Fastball outside, ball 1, and right now McKinnon just can't seem to find the range. No hits in this ball game yet. Roosevelt with a run. And runners on the corners. A throw to first, and Koger dives back in safely. Koger is 3 for 3 in stolen base tries. Roosevelt's stolen, counting the 2 in this inning, 32 bases this season. Runner goes, pitch in the dirt, no chance to throw to second.
Hey, there you go, Jay.
So Koger gets his 4th stolen base. Now runners at second and third, 1 down, and a 1-0 count. Pardon me, a 2-0 count to Singleton. McKinnon, the kick and the pitch. Tried to check his swing. Ottumwa should appeal that. They do, and no swing, says the base umpire. Maybe the count's 2-1. Maybe that first pitch was a strike. I thought it was a ball, but 2-1 would be better than 3-0. Aiden Brown, the right fielder, on deck. McKinnon from the stretch, the pitch. Downstairs, now it is 3-1. Infield is in about halfway for Ottumwa. Hard hit ball at an infielder, probably coming home. 3-1 to Singleton. McKinnon's pitch. Blown away, ball 4. Just 4th walk of the inning, and so many of them are missing outside. So here's Aiden Brown, who's hitting .351 with a home run and 6 driven in. And he bats with the bases loaded and only 1 out.
Number 14, Aiden Brown.
McKinnon's gotten himself out of some jams this season. This one pretty sticky. Bases loaded and 1 out, a run already in. Corner infielders in, middle infielders want to turn 2. Pitches outside, ball one. So you hope McKinnon can make some kind of adjustment here because just about everything he's thrown has gone to the outside to the right-handed hitters. Now the 1-0. Way outside, 2-0. No place to put him now. A Rough Rider at every base. Armstrong's at third. Koger at second. And Singleton at first. Two balls, no strikes. The pitch. That's a fastball at the letters for a strike, 2-1. McKinnon pitching from the windup with the bases loaded. The 2-1. 1 away, 3-1, and now no margin for error. And one more ball would bring home a second run for Roosevelt. Hitters count for Aiden Brown. McKinnon's got to make a good pitch here, the 3-1. Fouled back to the screen, 3-2. Three balls, two strikes, bases loaded, one out, bottom first. Roosevelt threatening a big inning. They already lead 1-0. McKinnon, a deep breath on the mound, and the 3-2. Line to right center field on his horse Rominger. He'll get there. No, he dropped it. Backed up by Cole, the center fielder. They're going to send the second runner to the plate. Here's a throw to the plate. The catch, the tag out at the plate is Koger on the great relay from Delahoy. So Roosevelt gets a second run on the error in right field by, I think I said Rominger. That was Evans, pardon me. Evans playing right field in this game. But then Ottumwa gets the second out, 8-4-2. So Armstrong scores. Brown will get a sacrifice, and he will reach on the error. So he'll get an RBI. The batter, Jamison Patton, the third baseman. First pitch. Over but low, ball one. Koger, who was the runner at second, retired, as we said, 8-4-2 for the second out. And Singleton, who had been at first, is now at second. Patton, just a freshman, hitting .318 with 5 runs batted in. Throw to second, not in time. Someone trying to pick off Singleton out at second. So it's first and second, 2 out, 2-0 Roosevelt. As this pitch, a little bit low and away, 2-0. Ironically, first and second, 2 out and 2-0 is the exact same situation we would have had if Evans had caught the fly ball, because Armstrong would have just tagged and scored. Maybe you would have had a runner go to third, but it would still be 2 on, 2 out. Roosevelt got a little greedy, and Ottumwa made him pay. Another throw to second, closer play. Out at second is the call. And the inning is over as McKinnon picks off Singleton at second base. So Roosevelt gets 2 runs without a hit. There was an error, and they left 2 on base. We go to the second inning. Bulldogs down 2-0. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says, "I love you," for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we say Sonic.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You be scared at John, watch me leave though.
Top of the second inning, Bulldog baseball brought to you by Josh Brennan and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. By Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where they want to give you a smile that lasts a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. And by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, opening soon with new upgrades to make your bowling experience even better. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. Ottumwa trailing here at Roosevelt 2-0, game one of our doubleheader. Bulldogs have Swartz, Denniston, and Evans due up against the lefty Niall Foss. Roosevelt got 2 runs without a hit in that first inning. They drew 4 walks.
Now batting number 7, Trey Schwartz.
Trey Schwartz, the batter, hitting 125. He does have an RBI, trying to get the bat going this season. Lefty to righty, Foss to Schwartz. Breaking ball, checked his swing, called a strike, 0-1. Schwartz digs back in. The 0-1 on the way. That's up high with a fastball, 1 ball, 1 strike. And we'll wait an extra moment as the throw back to the mound got passed. For Ottumwa, their first conference game of the season for Roosevelt, this is already game number 5 in the Metro. The 1-1. And outside, 2-1. Bulldogs will clear out most of their conference games within the span of a week. 2 here at Roosevelt today, 2 at home versus Lincoln tomorrow, 2 at North on Monday. And there's a fly ball to right, now drifting back a little bit, but adjusting and making the catch is the right fielder Brown for out number 1. So to finish the thought, we got 2 here at Roosevelt today, 2 at home versus Lincoln tomorrow, 2 at North on Monday, and 2 versus Hoover at home on Wednesday. That'll only leave Des Moines East, which was postponed until July 14th. Here's Adam Denniston, the Bulldog catcher. Hitting 278, he's driven in a pair. First pitch from Foss. Strike at the knees, 0-1. Adam digs back in. The 0-1. Bounced in there, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bulldog Jr. looking for just his second extra hit. He's 5 for 18 on the season with a double. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. The batting eye for the hitters is a kind of semi-transparent navy tarp that says Rough Rider Baseball on it and hanging on the center field fence. Now the 1-2. Down and in, 2-2. What is it with the wasps? There's a wasp buzzing around the other side of the fence from us right now. But we had a wasp trying to make friends with us in Marshalltown on Friday. There was one buzzing around softball on Monday. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He was in the dirt, but picked up by Pendergast. Throws to first to complete the putout, 2 down. Third strikeout for Niall Foss. That brings up the right fielder, Brody Evans.
2 down. Brings up the right fielder.
Evans hitting .375. 3 for 8 with a double and an RBI. Two out, nobody on top of the second, and someone down 2-0. First pitch to Evans. Strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Evans with those red batting gloves waves that black bat over his head. Catcher setting up inside. Here's the 0-1. That hit the inside corner, and Evans down on the count, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Foss shook off a couple of pitches. Now this one is swung on and missed, strike 3. And the side is retired in order. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Ottumwa trailing Roosevelt 2-0. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Bottom of the second inning. Ottumwa at Des Moines Roosevelt. Baseball doubleheader this afternoon. They're also playing softball. Cannot see the softball diamond from here. I'd have to walk across the track and the football field they have here at Roosevelt. That's not their football stadium. They don't play varsity games there. And then go over to the softball diamond, which is closer to the high school building. But maybe we can dig up an update somewhere. Jamison Patton will lead it off, followed by Kieran Bailey and Will Tyler for Roosevelt. Colt McKinnon on the mound for his second inning of work. First pitch I guess high, ball one. Patton was at the plate when Ottumwa picked off Jaden Singleton at second base to end the bottom of the first inning. McKinnon's 1-0. Line, but foul off to the right. Out of play, and the count evens at a ball and a strike. One and one to Patton. Freshman hitting .318. The next offering, breaking ball stayed a little high, 2-1. McKinnon trying to find his command. He walked 4 in that first inning. Managed to only allow 2 runs. The 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. Patton digs back in, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wearing blue batting gloves, black and red bat in his hand. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase a high fastball, strike 3. And there's out number 1. First strikeout of the day for Colton McKinnon. That brings up the left fielder, Kieran Bailey, left-handed batter.
Number 2, Kieran Bailey.
Bailey, a junior, hitting .241, a couple of doubles, and 9 runs batted in. Wind picks up a bit, blowing pretty much straight in. The pitch. There's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Hopefully that strikeout will give McKinnon a little more confidence here. The 0-1 offering. High and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. A few fans are watching through that 20-foot tall left field fence out there. There's a swing and a miss, 1-2. Again, in left field, the fence is about 20 feet high, everywhere else about 10 feet high. They're protecting the cars in the neighborhood as the street is right up by that fence. You got a sidewalk there, and then you're out on the street. The 1-2 swing and is that a foul tip, I presume, as the ball was tipped and went in and out of the glove of Deniston and went behind the plate. I was worried for a moment it had not been tipped. Umpire didn't really give a signal, but apparently it is a foul ball. Still 1-2 to Bailey. McKinnon peers over the glove to get the sign, and the 1-2. Fouled straight back. We'll do it again. Will Tyler, the first baseman, on deck. Bailey digs in. Righty to lefty, McKinnon trying to put him away. The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball to center, pretty well hit, going back Cole. He's got room, makes the catch for out number 2. So here is Will Tyler. Tyler, a senior, is hitting .190. He's driven in 6. He was not originally in the starting lineup, but when Roosevelt scratched their would-be starting catcher, Charles Jansen. They move Pendergast to catcher and put Tyler in at first. And Tyler fouls it off to the right, out of play for strike one. Ottumwa down 2-0. Roosevelt batting, 2 out, nobody on, bottom of the second. McKinnon trying to put together a 1-2-3 second inning after a tough first inning. That pitch comes in high, and we're even at a ball and a strike. Neither team has a hit. Ottumwa's committed the only error of the game in the early going. The 1-1. Up and in, 2-1. Top of the order, Sam Nicolino on deck if Tyler keeps the inning going for the Roughriders. Now the 2-1. On the outside corner, strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. 2-0 Roosevelt. Bottom of the second inning. Colton McKinnon brings home the 2-2 pitch. Pop foul back to the screen. We stay at 2-2. Denniston crouches back behind the plate. McKinnon back to the pitching rubber. Tyler digs into the right-handed batter's box, and another 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Pulled the string on him. And down in order go the Rough Riders with a couple of Ks. We go to the third inning. Roosevelt 2, Ottumwa nothing. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Top of the third inning, Bulldog Baseball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. By Slayton Polaris, your home for the best deals on Polaris Rangers and ATVs. Call or stop in and see them today, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. And by Sonic Drive-In, featuring made-to-order American classics, signature menu items, and speedy service from friendly car hops. Cruise on over to Sonic on North 63 next to Walgreens for the ultimate Sonic experience. You know, on Monday, after we baked in the sun for those two games at softball between Ottumwa and East, I did go to Sonic and I got that strawberry unsweet iced tea. Hit the spot on the drive home. Andrew Cole, Colton McKinnon, Dominic Delahoy, 8-9-1 due up in the Bulldog order. Cole hitting 100. He's driven in a pair. First pitch from Niall Foss, the lefty. High and away, ball one. Dominic Delahoy walked to start the game for Ottumwa. Foss has since set down the last 6 he's faced. Bunt shown, pitch was down. Oh, they called that a strike. Huh. Looked below the knees to me, but we're even at 1-1. Foss into the wind, working deliberately. The 1-1 pitch. Popped it up, foul to the right, out of play. And the count goes to 1-2 on Andrew Cole.
Thank you.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Cole trying to get on to lead off the 3rd inning. Ottumwa down 2-0. The 1-2. Upstairs, 2-2. Again, the Bulldog pitcher, Colton McKinnon, on deck. Foss's 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Throw down to first to complete the putout, out number 1. Already 5 strikeouts for Niall Foss. Colton McKinnon as a hitter this season, 214. He's got 5 RBI. His on base is 381. He has 3 hits, but he's drawn 5 walks. And has only struck out once. First pitch from Foss. A little bit high, ball 1. Bulldogs looking for their first hit. Neither team has a hit to this point. There's a strike on the outside corner. We're even at 1-1 to McKinnon. Roosevelt plated their 2 runs in the first inning on 4 walks and an error. Although both runs were earned. Here's the 1-1. Inside, 2-1 to McKinnon. Top of the order, Delahoy on deck. The 2-1 pitch on the way. And it's popped foul off to the right, out of play, 2-2. Skies are almost overcast. Not really any threat of rain in the forecast. Two and two to Colton McKinnon. The pitch. In the dirt, 3-2. Ottumwa has worked a fair number of deep counts so far. Told you in the pregame that Foss strikes out a lot. He also walks a lot. 3-2 to McKinnon, 1 out, nobody on top of the 3rd. The payoff pitch. Popped it foul out of play. We'll do it again. Still 3-2 to Colton McKinnon. If nothing else, if you're somewhere here, you keep working these deep counts. The pitch count and the pitch count rule will keep Foss from completing the game. Now another 3-2 pitch. Ground ball fielded up the by the pitcher, Foss. He'll throw to first for out number 2. Thought that one was ticketed for center field, but a nice play by Niall Foss. Back to the top of the order, Dominic Delahoy. He walked and stole a base his first time up. Was eventually stranded at third in the first inning.
Brings to the plate number 2, Dominic Delahoy.
So the first time through the order, Ottumwa put 3 balls in play. They drew one walk and they were struck out 5 times. Let's see how they fare second time through the order. 2 out, nobody on top, 3, the pitch to Delahoy. Breaking ball, that's in there for a strike, 0-1. 0-1. And the next offering to Dom. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Delahoy kind of waving that white and red and gray bat over his head. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball stayed outside. 2-1. Somewhat down 2-0. 2 out, nobody on top. 3. Delahoy trying to start a 2-out rally. The 2-1. On the inside corner, strike 2. Dom will have to protect the plate now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Line by the lefty in the pitch. Line, but foul. Off to the left, bounces it off the rolled up tarp. And we stay at 2-2. Delahoy digs back in. Lefty to righty, the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt. Ball 3. Delahoy walked on a full count his first time up. He's worked it full again here in the 3rd inning. Even though Ottumwa hasn't put a base runner on this inning, Foss has thrown 18 pitches. And he's thrown 70 for the game. Pardon me, 50. Got to read. He hasn't thrown that many pitches. The 3-2. On the inside corner, called strike 3. And the inning is over. Ottumwa goes down in order. And Foss has struck out 6. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Bulldogs down 2-0. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we Sonic.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Bottom of the third inning. Ottumwa continues to trail Des Moines Roosevelt 2-0. Bulldog baseball here on KBIZ and on our live video stream. Colton McKinnon settled down with a 1-2-3 second inning with a couple of strikeouts. Now he has to contend with the top of that Roosevelt order again. Starting with Sam Nicolino, who walked and scored in the first. The pitch, low and away, ball one. McKinnon, again, struggled with his command in the first inning, was better in the second. His 1-0, low and away 2-0, and he just doesn't look comfortable with his release point right now. Almost everything when he's been missing has been missing away to the right-handed hitters. Here's the 2-0. There's a ground ball to third, fielded by Jesus Jaime. Throw to first in time for out number one. One down for Will Armstrong, who walked and scored in the first.
Third base. 1 out. Now batting for Roosevelt.
Armstrong came in hitting .467.
Will Armstrong.
No official at bat so far today. First pitch, up and in, ball one. Roosevelt has some power as a team. 7 home runs collectively. And the fences here are a bit shallow, so it's inviting. That pitch bounced in there 2-0. But again, the breeze that we have today is blowing in, so it'll be a little tougher to hit one out for either side. Of course, Ottumwa's got at least a couple of guys in Jesus Jaime and Mitch Wood, who, if they get the right pitch, could hit it way out of here. Two balls, no strikes to Armstrong. McKinnon's pitch. Outside again, 3-0. I haven't been kind of close enough to McKinnon. First couple times I've seen him pitch to be a great judge of his mechanics. It does seem like his arms kind of crossing his body a little bit when he brings it home. Here's the 3-0. Low ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Armstrong. He's a threat to run. Here's Alex Pendergast, who grounded out to the first baseman, Swartz, his first time up.
Number 5, our catcher tonight, Alex Pendergast.
Pendergast digs in after getting the signs from his head coach, Chris Miller. Armstrong will lead at first. A danger to run. McKinnon from the stretch, the pitch. That's in there for a strike, 0-1. Pendergast grounded out on an 0-1 pitch last time. He's got to be looking at all his teammates getting ahead in the count and thinking, why have I fallen behind twice? McKinnon ready for the 0-1. Runner goes. Pitch is grounded up the middle. Fielded. It was fielded by Delahoy behind the bag at second. He tried to pitch it to Mitch Wood on the bag, not in time. Got away from it a little bit. Everybody's safe.
Courtesy runner for the catcher. That's number 11.
That'll be a fielder's choice.
Off the plate for the Roughriders, number 3.
Everybody's safe. We get a courtesy runner for the catcher, Pendergast. Jaden Morris. And the batter is Niall Foss. First and second, one out. And a big swing and a miss by Foss, the lefty, 0-1. So Armstrong, the runner at second. Jaden Morris, the courtesy runner at first. The 0-1. That dropped low, 1 ball, 1 strike. McKinnon getting the sign. Comes set. And the pitch. Stayed a little bit high, 2-1. Two on, one out. Ottumwa down 2-0. Roosevelt trying to add to their lead here in the bottom of the third. The pitch. A little bit low and in. 3-1 to Foss. Jaden Singleton on deck. McKinnon comes set, the 3-1. Ball 4 inside. Second walk of the inning, 6th of the game for McKinnon. Now they're loaded for Singleton. Singleton walked his first time up. He was eventually picked off at second to end the first inning. Jaden Koger will again be the courtesy runner for the catcher, for the pitcher Foss.
Number 26, Jaden Singleton.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Now McKinnon back to the windup. Corner infielders in, middle infielders double play depth. Pitch low and away, ball 1. There is activity in the Ottumwa bullpen. That pitch is a strike, and it's 1-1. Bulldogs have a lefty throwing. Tyler Shark. The 1-1 grounded slowly past a diving pass. Swartz is picked up by Delahoy. He throws it away. 2 runs have scored. And it is 4-0. Swartz dove for the ball. He couldn't get it. Delahoy got it behind. McKinnon was running over to cover first. If he just thrown to first, he'd have gotten him. He looked at second, didn't have a play, then looked back to first, threw it late and underhand and threw it away. So Singleton reaches on a fielder's choice. Armstrong scores. runners on the fielder's choice, and Singleton gets an RBI. The batter, Aiden Brown. Pitch in the dirt, runner goes, throw down to second, and it bounces off the runner and bounces away, and now another run's going to score. And it is 5-0. So Singleton steals second. All right, let's get caught up here. Morris scored the run on the error by Delahoy when Delahoy threw it away at first. And then Koger scores a run there. That ball lifted to right shallow. Out is Delahoy. In is Evans, but it drops untouched. Nobody could get to it. It's an RBI single for Brown, and it is 6-0.
Aiden Brown, RBI.
And that is the first hit of the game. And it made it 6-0. And that brings up Jameson Patton. Runner goes. Throw down to second. The tag and out at second. Caught stealing is Brown. 2-4. For out number 2. Count 1-0 to Patton. Now the bases are empty. If we get a chance, we'll try to recap all the crazy stuff that just happened in the last few minutes. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. So with 1 out, Armstrong doubled. No, I'm sorry. Armstrong walked. Need to rebound writing. Ground ball up the middle. Everybody was safe on a fielder's choice. The runner was going. That pitch is a strike 1 and 2. So they had first and second, 1 out. Then Foss walked to load the bases. You had 2 courtesy runners on. Ground ball to second. 1 run scored on the grounder. A second run scored on a fielder's choice. That pitch over but low, 2-2. Then with runners on the corners, an attempted steal of second by Singleton. The throw bounced off the runner and bounced away, allowing another run to score. Singleton went to third. Then he scored on the single by Brown. That pitch popped up to the right. It'll get out of play. And we stay at 2-2. So Roosevelt has 4 runs home here in the third inning. On a walk, a fielder's choice, another walk, a fielder's choice in an error, a stolen base in an error, and an RBI single. And that single is the only hit the Rough Riders have in this game. But they lead 6-0. Now the 2-2. Line in the center, coming on and making the catch is Cole to retire the side, but Roosevelt gets 4 runs on 1 hit. There were 2 errors and nobody left on base. We go to the 4th inning. It's Ottumwa down 6-0, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate.
Baseball has 108 double stitches.
We go to the top of the fourth inning. Bulldog Baseball brought to you by Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. Stop in today, check out the awesome showroom, and let Shannon give you a free estimate for flooring, cabinets, and fireplaces. Dixon's Floors and More, just past Walmart in Ottumwa. By Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse in Ottumwa. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for voting them as your favorite restaurant and pizza place. Proud to support the Bulldogs. And by the Ottumwa Community School District, where they're proud to engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Go Bulldogs. A lot of work to do for OHS in game one of our Metro Conference doubleheader. They trail at Des Moines Roosevelt 6-0. Bulldogs still looking for their first hit against Roosevelt lefty Niall Foss. Blaze Rominger lead it off. Struck out his first time up. Foss has struck out 6 in 3 innings. He's had 2 in each of the first 3 frames. First pitch here inside to Rominger, ball 1. Got the heart of the order coming up here after Rominger. It's Mitch Wood, Jesus Jaime. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Blaze digs back in. Foss shakes off a sign. Now has what he wants. The 1-1. Called a strike on the outside corner. 1 and 2. Boy, that corner's getting a little wider. One ball, 2 strikes. The wind by the lefty in the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 1. Here is Mitch Wood. He grounded to short his first time up. One out, nobody on here in the top of the 4th. The pitch on the way. Down and in, ball 1. Wood looking just to get a base hit, just to get on. Give it something to work with here. Down 6-0 in the top of the 4th with 1 down. The 1-0. That's driven to left center field. That will be Ottumwa's first base hit, and it's going to roll all the way out near the fence. It's knocked down by the left fielder, Bailey. But Mitch Wood has a 1-out double. So Ottumwa finally has its first hit. Here's Jesus Jaime, who was called out on strikes his first time up.
Now batting for Ottumwa, number 24.
Time called, and Roosevelt after Foss gives up his first hit, they won a conference on the mound. Not exactly sure what this is about. I mean, obviously, Jesus Jaime has been Ottumwa's best RBI threat this season. Seems a bit odd that when your pitcher's been cruising along, and then he gives up one hit, it would require a conference, but Roosevelt maybe wanting to nip any potential rally in the bud, not give Ottumwa any life, trailing 6-0. See if the Bulldogs can counter whatever it is they talked about, and a base hit could put a run on the board here. Wood at second, one down, Jaime at the plate. They could pitch around him. First base is open. Trey Swartz on deck. Hopefully, though, he'll get something to hit. Foss working very deliberately. And the pitch. That's lined into right. It will get down and past the diving right fielder Brown and roll. Wood will come around third. He's going to score. Jaime around second. He'll put on the brakes. He gets himself an RBI double. It is 6-1. Back-to-back two baggers for OHS. And they're on the board here in the fourth. Aiden Brown, the right fielder, thought he could catch that on the dive, and when he did not, he didn't knock it down either. Mitch Wood was holding up to make sure it wasn't caught, but once it skipped by, he scored easily. Here's Trey Swartz. Flew out to right his first time up. Now Jaime at second with one down. The pitch. Inside, ball one. Basically, there, Jesus Jaime said, you know, I'll see your mound conference and I'll raise you an RBI double. Went the other way, too. 1-0 to Swartz. See if he can do what Jaime did, trade places, get another run home. A look back at second. In the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball, drop that in there for a strike, 1-1. Swartz still trying to break out at the plate this summer. You know, it's not really a surprise to see some good hitters all across the state this year. You're struggling at times. As the 1-1 pitch, inside 2-1. When you think about it, teams didn't know for the longest time if they'd play at all, and then their practice time before the season, not too much shorter than they would have had anyway, but still a little bit cut short, and you factor in they couldn't do any preseason workouts before that. It's no surprise some people have gotten off to a slow start. 2-1 line, but foul off to the right out of play. And we're even at 2-2. Trey Swartz certainly in that category. He came into the ball game hitting just 125, but he's a better hitter than that, and it should come around by the end of the season. He's hoping it comes around right now. Jaime at second, 2 down, or pardon me, 1 down, and a run home for Ottumwa. Still trailing 6-1. The 2-2 pitch in the dirt. Good stop by Pendergast, the catcher. 3-2 to Swartz with Adam Denniston on deck. Trey will dig back in. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Somewhat down 6-1, but they've scored a run this inning, and they're trying to claw their way back into it. Jaime gets his lead at second. The 3-2. High and away, ball 4. Good plate appearance for Trey Swartz. He draws a 1-out walk. First and second for Denniston. Second walk issued by Foss. Denniston struck out his first time up. See if Adam can maybe do what Mitch Wood did and hit a line drive to the gap. Fence is kind of shallow here at Roosevelt. It's hard to get a runner home from first on an extra base hit, but Swartz does have good speed. That pitch inside, ball 1. Foss about to throw his 67th pitch of the afternoon here with 1 out in the 4th. First and second, 1 down, and the pitch to Denniston. On the inside corner for a called strike. 1-1 to the Bulldog catcher. With 1 out in this inning, Mitch Wood doubled. Jesus Jaime doubled him home, and Trey Swartz has drawn a walk. Now 1-1 to Denniston. Dogs are down 5. The pitch in the dirt, got away a little bit from the catcher. Jaime going for third. The throw not in time. It was wide of the bag to the foul side, and both runners advance on the wild pitch. Now 2 in scoring position. And a 2-1 count for Denniston. Jaime aggressive base running. That ball rolled up the third base line a bit. Pendergast, a perfect throw might have gotten him, but the throw took the third baseman Patton to the foul side of the bag. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air, foul off to the right out of play, 2-2. Brody Evans on deck. Adam taking a moment outside the box, now digs back in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him on a breaking ball for out number 2. Strike out number 8 for Niall Foss. And the inning's up to Brody Evans, who struck out his first time up. Ottumwa down 6-1. They've got second and third, 2 down, a run home in this inning. 1 more hit. And Bulldogs to be right back in this game. See if Evans can come through. First pitch on the way from Foss. High, ball 1. Brody Evans. Senior right fielder digs back in. 1-0. High and away, the breaking ball wouldn't take the break, and it's 2-0. The third baseman, Patton, is even with the bag and kind of close to it. They're trying to keep Jaime close at third. There's a fairly decent-sized hole on the left side of the diamond because of it. The 2-0. Inside, 3-0. First base is open. Andrew Cole on deck. Three balls, no strikes. The wind and the pitch. Blown away, ball 4. That's interesting. A 4-pitch walk to Brody Evans. Loads him for Andrew Cole. Now you are walking a guy who's hitting .375 coming in to face Andrew Cole, who's just 1 for 10 on the season coming into this game. The bases are loaded. Cole struck out his first time up. Foss working from the windup. He's been doing that ever since Ottumwa had second and third. First pitch on the way. Letter high strike, 0-1. You can see Jesus Jaime dancing down the line at third, maybe trying to distract Foss a little bit. 1-1 to Cole. See if the Bulldogs can get something from the bottom part of the order here. Cole, the 8th man in the batting order. 7th man to bat in this inning. The 0-1. In the dirt, a good stop by Pendergast. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dogs would take a wild pitch here. Pendergast hasn't let any through to the backstop. There was a wild pitch in this inning that bounced up the third baseline a bit. No way that Jaime could score on a ball like that. You need one to get behind the catcher. Now the 1-1 pitch to Cole. Strike at the letters, 1 and 2, and now Andrew's got to protect the plate. One ball, 2 strikes, bases loaded, 2 out. Ottumwa down 6-1 here in the top of the 4th. The 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3 in the inside corner, and the inning is over. Foss strikes out the side. Ottumwa does get a run on 2 hits. They leave him loaded. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Dogs down 6-1. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach health care from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Bottom of the 4th inning. Ottumwa trailing Moines Roosevelt 6-1, and the Bulldogs have made a change on the mound. Tyler Shark will replace Colt McKinnon.
You know who has the most first-inning home runs in Major League Baseball history?
Shark making just his 2nd appearance of the season, and the 1 relief appearance he had was on opening day at Valley. He threw 4 2/3 scoreless innings that day. Well, not scoreless. But he had no ERA. He allowed 5 hits, 3 runs, but none of them earned. 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. So Shark the lefty. Replaces McKinnon, who threw 3 innings. Allowed 6 runs, 5 earned on only 1 hit. McKinnon struck out 2, but he walked 6, and he threw 70 pitches. First batter that Shark will face is Kieran Bailey, who flew out to the center his first time up. So we start with a lefty-lefty matchup. I'm trying to tell if McKinnon went out to center field, which is where he plays when he doesn't pitch. Hard to tell from way back here. And we are behind the plate. First pitch by Shark. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Right shoulder out here too.
The outfield playing the left-handed batting Bailey to pull. Now the 0-1. Low and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Shark into his windup and the pitch. Low and away again, 2-1. Roosevelt 6 runs, 1 hit, and no errors. Ottumwa 1 run, 2 hits, and 3 errors. That pitch swung on and missed. And the count evens at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Chop foul at the plate off his leg. We'll do it again at 2-2. Bailey to be followed by Will Tyler and Sam Nicolino for Roosevelt here in the 4th. The left-hander gets his sign from Deniston and the 2-2 pitch. Ooh, he thought he'd broken it back over the inside corner. It's called a ball, 3-2. A strike for Foss. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Swartz has it. He'll take it to the bag himself for out number 1. That'll bring up the first baseman, Will Tyler, who struck out his first time up. It's all right-handed batter. We'll dig in for the second time.
Will Tyler.
Shark into the wide, and the first pitch to Tyler. Inside, ball 1. Working quickly, the next pitch is chopped third base side. Backhanded by Jaime. Wheels, fires across, offline. Safe at first is Will Tyler. Put that down as an infield hit. That was a tough play for behind the bag at third. So Roosevelt has their second hit back to the top of the order. Sam Nicolino walked and scored in the first and grounded out in the third. Ottumwa down 6-1. Roosevelt got 2 in the first without a hit. They got 4 in the third inning with 1 hit. The pitch. There's a letter high strike, 0-1. Shark will toe the rubber from the third base side. And the 0-1. There's a strike on the outside corner, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 on, bottom 4. Roosevelt batting at Ottumwa trailing 6-1. The 0-2. Liner into right, shallow, coming on and making the catch is Blaze Rominger. So Rominger's now in right.
Excuse me. Sorry, Ottumwa fans. Now on the hill for Ottumwa, number 21, Tyler Sharp.
So there's 2 down.
Number 1.
And the batter, Will Armstrong. First pitch to Armstrong is outside, ball 1. Tyler, the runner at first with 2 down. And Sharks 1-0. That's in there for a strike, 1-1. So if Rominger is in right, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm guessing that Andrew Cole went to left and McKinnon went to center. And Brody Evans came out of the game when Tyler Shark came in. Now the 1-1. Lifted in the air to right, shallow. Rominger coming in. He's there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. A good first inning of relief for Tyler Shark. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left after 4. Bulldogs down 6-1. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says, "I love you," for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we Sonic.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate.
Top of the 5th inning, Bulldog Baseball brought to you by Coal Palace Cafe and Books on West Main Street in Ottumwa by the Train Depot. Good quality gourmet food selections. And My Family First Chiropractic, where their goal is to get your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for life. Family First Chiropractic, West 2nd Street in Ottumwa. Bulldog Baseball trailing the Moines Roosevelt 6-1 as we move to the top of the fifth inning on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. OHS will have 9, 1, and 2. McKinnon, Delahoy, and Rominger do up against the lefty Niall Foss. Foss has struck out 9 in 4 innings. Bulldogs did touch him for a run on a couple of hits, a couple of doubles in the fourth inning. Foss has walked 3. He's thrown 77 pitches. And he fires his final warm-up pitch. The catcher, Pendergast, throws it down to second. And McKinnon will approach the plate. Now playing center field. McKinnon grounded sharply back to the mound his first time up.
Number 27 leading off, Colton McKinnon.
And as Foss climbs the hill, McKinnon waits for everybody to get set, then stands in. The wind by the left-hander in the pitch. On the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1 to McKinnon. Catcher setting up inside again in the pitch. I caught the outside corner 0-2. Missed his spot, but still hit the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Colton will have to protect the plate now. And the 0-2 pitch. Down and in, 1 ball, 2 strikes. McKinnon digs back in. Foss shakes off a sign, now has what he wants. The 1-2. In the dirt, went around, strike 3, picked up by Pendergast, threw it to first for out number 1. 10th strikeout for Niall Foss. Back to the top of the order, Dominic Delahoy walked in the first inning and stole a base, struck out looking in the third.
Now batting for Ottumwa. Playing second base, number 2, Dominic Delahoy.
Dominic digs in. First pitch on the way from Foss, and it's down and in, ball 1. The lefty winds again, his 1-0 pitch. Sailed up and away, 2-0. So Delahoy works ahead. He's got to find some base runners. You're down 6-1. Ottumwa could be closer. They loaded the bases with 1 out in the 4th inning after scoring a run, but couldn't get any more. Pardon me, with 2 out they loaded them. Had second and third 1 out. Here's the 2-0. That's a fastball, bit up and away, 3-0. So Ottumwa can get base runners. They just got to find a way to get them on, then get them home. Try to cut into this 5-run deficit. The 3-0. Taking all the way, that's a strike. 3-1 to Dominic Delahoy. Blaze Rominger on deck. Now the 3-1 pitch. Pop foul backing out of play. Count fills at 3-2. The baseball comes from the dugout again. We mentioned it about once a game that all the baseballs have to come from the fielding team dugout now, and they've all been sanitized. The 3-2 pitch to Delahoy. Called strike 3 in the inside corner. Dominic did not like that call. He thought he'd drawn a walk. Strikeout 11 for Foss, and the batter Blaze Rominger, who has struck out twice.
Playing left field, number 1, Blaze Rominger.
Rominger now playing right field. The pitch on the inside corner for a called strike. Breeze picks up a little more as the 0-1 is pop foul back and out of play. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Top of the 5th, Ottumwa down 6-1. Now the 0-2 to Blaze. Upstairs with a fastball, 1-2. Foss shakes off a couple of signs. Now the 1-2. Up and away, 2-2. Foss over 90 pitches now. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball and fielded to his left by the third baseman, Patton. Throw to first in time to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. Bulldogs go in order. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Dogs down 6-1. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Bottom of the 5th inning. Moines Roosevelt 6, Ottumwa 1. Bulldog baseball. Game 1 of our doubleheader this afternoon on the road. Tyler Shark out for his 2nd inning of relief. Shark allowed just an infield single in the 4th inning. Got to go through 3, 4, and 5 here in the 5th for Roosevelt. Pendergast, Foss, and Singleton. Alex Pendergast has grounded out to first and bounced into a fielder's choice. Someone was only giving up 2 hits. But Colton McKinnon was wild today, walked 6. Bulldogs have also committed 3 errors. Someone was kind of been its own worst enemy in game 1. Now Shark to Pendergast. Up and away, ball 1. Again, some fans are watching through the left field fence. Park their cars on the street out there. Just got out and set down the chairs. That pitch low and away, 2-0. And at least a few of those fans appear to be Ottumwa fans. I see one red cap out there, definitely. Some Bulldog fans are also sitting first base side as well. That pitch high, 3-0 to Pendergast. Shark will try to work his way back, the 3-0. That's blown away, ball 4. So Pendergast walks, and I assume we'll see the courtesy runner. Jaden Morris. So here's Niall Foss. He's walked twice. Got a lefty-lefty matchup now. First pitch. I guess that missed, ball 1. Morris getting a lead out at first. And the throw to first will chase him back. That is not Shark's best move. That's just a show me. Roosevelt's got a lot of guys named Jaden, by the way. That pitch in the dirt. It got away from the catcher. He can't find it. And he throws back to second. He threw it into shallow center field, but rescued by Delahoy. Dennison couldn't find the ball. Then when he found it, Morris had taken a big turn at second. Tried to throw behind him, nearly threw that one away. I think that's going to be we'll put a wild pitch. It was low. Counts 2-0 to Foss. Inside 3-0. We talked earlier in the broadcast about how Ottumwa, with kind of a stop and start schedule, a couple of postponements, had trouble getting into rhythm. There's a strike 3-1, and the Bulldogs today have had trouble finding their rhythm. Hopefully it'll come to them. We do have a game 2, even if the Bulldogs don't come back here in game 1. Now the 3-1. Outside, ball 4. Back-to-back walks to start the 5th inning. And I'm sure we'll see Jaden Koger here. As a courtesy runner. First and second, nobody out for Jaden Singleton, who was walked and has reached on a fielder's choice to drive in a run. Just how many Jadens does Roosevelt have? Jaden Williams, Jaden Koger, Jaden Morris, and Jaden Singleton. They have 4 Jadens. And just for good measure, they also have a Jackson and a Jameson. Since my name is Jason, I kind of like all those J's. First pitch to Singleton, bunts it in the air, third base side. That'll bounce and roll foul, thankfully, for strike 1. It was popped up, but not high enough for anybody to catch. At third, Jesus Jaime's trying to hold his ground. They want to get the force at third if they can. That ball landed in the grass about halfway up the third baseline and bounced into foul territory. If that ball had stopped where it hit, probably would have been an infield single. Now 0-1 to Singleton. Swartz creeping in on the grass at first. Jaime even with the bag at third. The pitch. Swing and a miss. No bunt there. 0-2. Tyler Shark could use a strikeout right here. First and second, nobody out. A mess of his own making. He walked the first 2 batters on a combined 9 pitches. Oh, 0-2 to Singleton. Shark's pitch. Breaking ball outside, 1-2. Ottumwa down 6-1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning, and Roosevelt looking for more. Sharks 1-2. Fly ball right center. Cole heading back, and Rominger heading back. Rominger makes the catch. Morris tags. He'll go to third. The relay to third. The tag not in time. Close play as Rominger rifled it in, I think, to Mitch Wood. Then the relay to third was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. But Morris is at third. Koger, the courtesy runner, stayed at first. There's one down for Aiden Brown. Brown had a sac fly RBI in the first, also reached on an error, then had a bloop RBI single in the third. Roosevelt still only has 2 hits. They lead 6-1. Koger now likely to run, you would think, from first. So throw to first and not in time. Our base umpire, I think, called a balk and then changed his mind. Because then he was saying, my fault, it's not a balk, and he had Trey Swartz throw the ball back to Tyler Shark, said it was a dead ball. So that was interesting. Pitch to the plate, there's a strike, 0-1. I don't think I've ever seen a base umpire call a balk and then say, no, it wasn't. But Ottumwa will take it. So balk would have scored a run. The 0-1 runner goes, pitch foul straight back. Count even, or pardon me, count goes 0-2. That ball hit just below us on the padding. field's in a little bit of a bowl here, and we're up on the platform behind the backstop. Got a great view. Hopefully a good view for you as well on the video stream. 0-2. The count to Aiden Brown. Throw to first, not in time. And Shark is not trying to go quickly to first. Although that initial throw where we had the balk called and then canceled, he had Koger leaning the wrong way anyway. Now the 0-2. Popped it up. Could be playable. No, it's going to get out of play to the right. And we stay at no balls, 2 strikes. For a moment, I thought that might be playable for Denniston, but that wind is blowing in, and it made sure it pushed it over the fence. Morris, the courtesy runner at third, Koger, the runner at first, 1 down. Still 0-2 to Brown. Shark could use a strikeout here. He'll throw to first and not in time. Again, Shark's move to first has been deliberate every time. It hasn't been a quick move. Wonder if he's setting him up. The 0-2, outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brown digs back in. Shark comes set. Runner goes. The pitch hit high in the air to left, not very deep. Cole coming in. He'll make the catch. Runner tags, doesn't go, and there's 2 down. So Shark now a chance to get off the hook here if he can retire Jameson Patton, who was struck out and fly to center, 0-2.
Still have runners in the corners, now at the plate for Roosevelt, number 20, Jameson Patton.
Patton will dig into that right-handed batter's box. Morris away from third, Koger away from first. Koger's still a threat to run. Shark comes set. Pitch on the way. Fouled off the end of the bat back to the backstop, 0-1. Had him out in front a little bit there. Somewhat down 6-1. Roosevelt with runners at the corners and 2 down. Shark walked the first 2 batters of this inning. Since then he's gotten a pair of flyouts. Jaden Morris at third, Jaden Koger at first, Jameson Patton at the plate for the Rough Riders. The 0-1. Breaking ball popped up behind the plate. Denniston could have a play back towards us. Makes the catch right down below me to retire the side. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, 2 left after 5. Bulldogs still down 6-1. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Old Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Top of the sixth inning, Ottumwa High Baseball brought to you by Lisco's, Southeast Iowa's leader in fiber optic telecommunications, Lisco of Fairfield. And by River Hills Community Health Center with locations in Ottumwa, Centerville, Oskaloosa, Richland, and Sigourney. They've been growing healthy communities for over 20 years. Visit riverhillshealth.org for updates and more information, or find them on Facebook. Ottumwa down 6-1 as the Bulldogs come to bat here at Roosevelt. Top of the sixth inning of game one. Mitch Wood, the batter, 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored.
Number 5, Mitch Wood.
Each team only has 2 hits. The Roughriders lead by 5. Wood, Jaime, and Swartz, 3, 4, and 5 do open the Bulldog order. Niall Foss has thrown 92 pitches. This could be his final inning. And that pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. The pitch limit is 110. And I've got Foss at 93 right now. And my count's unofficial. Hopefully it's close. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. If Foss is efficient this inning, you would imagine he'd pitch the 7th. He's had 15 or more pitches in 4 of his first 5, however. 0-2 to Wood. The line by the lefty and the pitch. Bounced it in there. All the way to the backstop, 1-2. That ball bounced so far in front of the plate, Pendergast dropped down to try to block it. It came up and ricocheted off his right shoulder, which thankfully has the chest protector on it. 1-2 to Wood. The wind and the pitch. High fly ball to right center. It's shallow. Out is the second baseman, Nicolino, to make the catch for out number 1. So Wood pops out. Here's Jesus Jaime, 1 for 2 with an RBI double. He's driven in 15 on the season for the Bulldogs.
Now batting for Ottumwa, number 24, third baseman, Jesus Jaime.
So Jaime digs in. The line by Foss and the pitch. In the dirt, that skips away, ball 1. Why couldn't that kind of a pitch have happened in the first inning when we had Delahoy at third? Why couldn't it have happened when we had a runner at third in the fourth inning and try to add to the 1 run we'd scored? That breaking ball is outside, and it is 2-0 to Jesus Jaime. Roosevelt has any activity in the pen. I cannot see it. It's not in the field of play, third base side. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Ottumwa's bullpen, first base side, is in the field of play in foul territory. There's nobody up for Ottumwa right now. The 2-1 to Jaime. Down and in, 3-1. Trey Swartz on deck. All right, now Jesus looking for something he can drive. 3 balls and a strike. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He chased an off-speed pitch in the dirt, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Jaime was frozen to strike out on a fastball in the first inning. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Foss brings home the 3-2. Up and away, ball 4. A 1-out walk. 4th walk issued by Foss. Here's Trey Swartz, who walked his last time up in the 4th. He's 0 for 1.
Number 7, playing first base, Trey.
It's 102 pitches for Niall Foss, and we've got a visit from the pitching coach here. Don't think they're going to lift him yet, but if Trey puts together a long enough at bat, this would be Foss's final batter. And if Trey puts together any length of at bat and doesn't hit into a double play, then Foss might get one more batter, but that'd be about it. By my count, he's only got 8 pitches left. Now, if he hits 110 in the middle of an at-bat, he can finish the at-bat. Jaime the runner at first. I thought he stole a base against Marshalltown. It's not in the stats. Almost certainly not going to run here down 5 in the 6th inning. The pitch. Ground ball, but sharply to short. Oh, a bad hop. It's somehow knocked down with a bare hand by Armstrong. Everybody's safe. That's got to be a hit. That was what looked like a double play ground ball to short, and then it took a huge hop on Armstrong. He knocked it down with the bare hand. It was about all he could do. That's a hit for Swartz. It's got to be. Now with runners at first and second, and still only 1 out. Here's Adam Denniston, who struck out twice.
Number 8, Adam Denniston.
See if the Bulldogs can take advantage of that bad hop single. That ball took such a bad hop, I thought it was going to go over the head of Armstrong. He did well to knock it down. Hopefully his throwing hand's okay. First pitch to Adam. Chop foul back into the left for strike 1. .104 pitches now by my count for Foss. And it does look, I do believe I see somebody throwing in their pen behind the fence over there. Or at least somebody was. Look back at second in the 0-1. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm guessing whoever Roosevelt has in mind to replace Foss is ready. It looks like they're coming back from their bullpen. Can't quite pick out a number yet. 1-1 to Dennis and 2 on, 1 out. The pitch. Popped it up, backing out of play, 1-2. ball, 2 strikes. Hyman, the runner at second, Swartz at first. A walk and a single with 1 out. Foss comes set, looks back at the runner at second, the pitch. Check swing in the dirt. And the count evens at 2-2. They appeal the check swing, and no swing, says the base umpire. Deniston took a few steps after the check swing. His momentum carried him across the plate. He took a few steps back towards his dugout. I think he was hoping to not hear strike 3 called. And they ruled he did not swing. He's still in there 2-2. The pitch. Fouled off to the right out of play. We'll do it again. I have Foss at 108 on the pitch count. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 out. Ottumwa down 5, trying to get back into it, top of the 6th. The pitch to Deniston. Chopper at the plate. We'll do it again at 2-2. And if I'm correct on the pitch count, then the next pitch Foss throws will be 110, which means this must be his final batter. Still 2-2 to Deniston. The lefty comes set. And the pitch. Lifted in the air to right, over towards the line. That lands fair. Deniston is down at the plate, hurt. They throw it back in. Coming home is Jaime. The throw to the plate, not in time. Jaime scores. Adam Deniston swung the bat and then went down in pain. And he never got out of the home plate area. He's tried to crawl out of the way, and he is crumpled. Oh, my goodness. There's 2 out. It's 6-2, but right now Ottumwa was concerned is it's for its starting catcher. He's holding his right knee, and he is clearly in pain. Under normal circumstances, we'd be talking about an RBI single down the line, but right now, we're just hoping Adam Deniston is not seriously injured. Roosevelt's trainers come out to take a look at it. And I'll tell you what, let's take a 1-minute time out here. We'll come back and well, hold on. They're going to get Adam to his feet. He'll be helped off. I think it's obvious he's done for the day. Roosevelt changed pitchers anyway. As again, that was what I believe the 110th pitch for Foss. So it's a pitching change and an injury timeout. Let's take 30 seconds and return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa School. Building relationships, foundations for success. Helping every student to achieve their best. Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa Schools.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Okay, thank you. Just getting the changes from our home plate umpire. Will Armstrong, the shortstop for Des Moines Roosevelt, has now come into pitch. And Jaden Morris has come into play shortstop. Niall Foss is out of the game. Ottumwa trailing 6-2, 2 out and a runner on second here in the top of the 6th inning. But if we seem a little subdued, it's because, in case you're just joining us, Ottumwa catcher Adam Deniston apparently hurt his right knee on a swing. He drove in a run on that play. It goes in the books as a 9-3 putout. It was a single down the right field line. Jesus Jaime scored from second. Dennison crumpled in the batter's box after the swing. Never was able to run.
Now at the plate for the Bulldogs, number 9, Colton McKinnon.
Brody Evans, the batter.
Excuse me, Brody Evans.
Evans struck out and walked. Should get you the numbers on Armstrong here when we get a chance. And that pitch fouled sharply off to the right for strike one. Will Armstrong making his fifth appearance. He's had one start. He's 2-0 with a 3.39 ERA, 10 1/3 innings pitched, 11 hits allowed, 5 runs all earned, 2 walks, 4 hit batters, 7 strikeouts. Opponents have hit .234 against him. That pitch upstairs, and the count evens at a ball and a strike. Trey Swartz is at second with 2 down. He went to second on that play where Dennison hit the ball to right, but then got hurt. As the 1-1 is over below 2-1. Dennison does not get a hit for that. He was retired 9-3 as Brown threw it back into Tyler. Tyler touched the bag, then tried to throw home to get Jesus Jaime, who slid in at the plate ahead of the tag by Pendergast. But by then, I was basically only worried about Adam Deniston. That pitch low and away, and it's 3-1 to Evans with Andrew Cole on deck. Bulldogs are back within 4 at 6-2. Now the 3-1. In there for a strike, 3-2. Denniston did get his third RBI of the season on that swing. I'm hoping it's not his last. The 3-2 runner goes, pitch swung on and missed, strike 3. And the inning is over. Ottumwa gets 1 run on 1 hit. They leave 1. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Bulldogs down 6-2. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection. And group tracking that lets you spread out on the trail, but stay together for the journey. Polaris, think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Which former Giant star is the godfather of Barry Bonds? Who was Barry Bonds?
We move on to the bottom of the 6th inning. Ottumwa baseball trailing in game 1 here at Des Moines Roosevelt 6-2. Julian Moore has come on to catch, replacing Adam Denniston, who, if you were not with us in the top half of the inning, was injured on a swing on a play where he actually drove in a run, but crumpled at home plate after the swing, was unable to run out what would have been a single. An RBI single. He still got the RBI, the run scored, and it was kind of a surreal moment as it may not have been on the swing. Because I was watching the ball, and then when I looked back, I saw Adam down. He had, I don't know if it was on the swing or maybe the first step he took trying to run. He went down into the left-handed batter's box and then was nearly in the way of the play at the plate where Ottumwa scored the run. Tyler Shark still on the mound for Ottumwa, and the pitch to Kieran Bailey grounded sharply foul first base side 0-1. Des Moines Roosevelt 6 runs, 2 hits, no errors. Ottumwa 2 runs, 3 hits, and 3 errors. Bailey is 0 for 2. Sharks 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball grounded just foul down the first base line, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Shark winds and delivers. And a liner fair down the first base line. Around first on his way to second is Bailey. Rominger gets it back in quickly, but Bailey has a leadoff double. The batter will be Will Tyler, who's 1 for 2 with an infield single. Shark came inside 3 straight times to Bailey in a lefty-lefty matchup, and the third time Bailey was able to keep it fair after hitting the first 2 foul. Now the right-handed bat first baseman Tyler. First pitch, inside, ball one. Boy, if Adam Denniston is out for any length of time, that is a big loss for Ottumwa, not only in the middle of the batting order, but also he's caught, if not every game, the majority of them. Ground ball to short, Wood has it, bobbles it, and won't have a play as it skitters away, and it's picked up by Delahoy. Runners on the corners and nobody out after Ottumwa's fourth error of the contest. Ottumwa's gotten in trouble this season. They've been beating themselves quite a bit, and this game's another example. Roosevelt only has two hits, but Bulldog pitching has walked 6 batters. Make it 8 batters, pardon me. And they've committed 4 errors in the field. Top of the order, Sam Nicolino, who's 0 for 2 with a walk and a run. And that pitch is on the inside corner for a called strike. Bulldogs got to find a way to focus here. Sharks 0-1, up high and away. 1-1 to Nicolino. Tyler gets a sign. The 1-1. That came in high, 2-1. By the way, the line on the starter for Roosevelt, Niall Foss, he went 5 2/3 innings, allowed 2 runs on 3 hits, 4 walks, 11 strikeouts, and he hit the 110 pitch limit. Now the 2-1. Lifted in the air to right center. Back is McKinnon, makes the catch, tagging is Bailey, and he will score to make it 7-2 on the sacrifice fly by Nicolino.
Ball to center field. Nice job, Sam Nicolino, RBI.
2 down. Staying at first was Will Tyler. They're going to have a pinch runner now for Tyler. That will be Jaden Koger.
Number 6, Jaden Koger at first base running. Now at the plate for the Rough Riders. Number 1, Will Armstrong.
And the batter, Will Armstrong, who was walked twice and flied to right 0 for 1. Well, they're putting Koger to pinch run with 2 outs. I will almost be willing to bet my next rent payment that he's going to try to steal a base. Not that I advocate gambling. I'm just saying it's a pretty good bet. Sharks pitch, runner not going, pitch outside, ball 1. That run that Roosevelt just scored is the first earned run that Shark has allowed this year. In 7 1/3 innings. The 1-0. Down and in 2-0. Little surprise that Koger Koger has not run yet. He's stolen one base in this game. He's been the courtesy runner the first few times around. Now he's going. Pitch is a strike. The throw down to second, not nearly in time. 2-1 Armstrong, and now with Koger at second. There are 2 out. Pardon me, there's only 1 out. I wish there were 2 out. There should be 2 out. There was an error in this inning. Now the 2-1. Lifted in the air, foul off to the left, out of play, 2-2. Game 2 of our doubleheader coming up about 25 minutes after game 1 is complete. Reminder, tomorrow we're back home. Bulldog baseball taking on Des Moines and Lincoln. First pitch at 5 o'clock from Legion Memorial Field. Now the 2-2. Outside, knocked down by Moore. Runner trying to go. Moore's throw to third. Oh, Jaime couldn't hang on to it. It skitters into left field. Koger coming home, and he scores. It's 8-2. That throw was low, but Jesus Jaime would be the first to tell you should have caught it. It was right there in the dirt, but if he catches it, Koger's out by 3 feet. It's a wild pitch, and then a throwing error on the catcher to make it 8-2. Count is 3-2 to Armstrong. Now 1 out, nobody on. And the pitch. Liner over Jaime's head into left field for a base hit.
Armstrong sends a rope out to left field for a stand-up single.
4 hits in the game now for the Rough Riders, and the batter Alex Pendergast, who is 0 for 2 with a walk. He scored, his courtesy runner scored a run.
Number 5, Alex Pendergast.
Bulldogs now down 8-2. They haven't put that second run on the board yet, but it is 8-2. Runner not going, throw to first instead, chased him back. I thought Armstrong was maybe going to flinch there, but he got back standing up. Sharks pitch. Up high, ball 1. Want to know the count. Runner at first, 1 down. Runner goes. Pitch is hit high in the air, deep to the left, but that's going to turn foul. And the count evens at a ball and a strike. That one went out into the neighborhood. But on the foul side of the pole. 1-1 to Alex Pendergast. Right-handed batter will dig back in. Shark working deliberately. Throw to first and back in safely is Armstrong. Shark comes set, runner goes, pitches outside, throw down to second is not in time. A steal of second in the count, now 2-1 to Pendergast. This is going to be tough the rest of the day for Ottumwa. Julian Moore is the backup catcher, but Denniston is a better thrower. Of course, Shark is a little bit slow to the plate there, and Moore didn't have much of a chance anyway. Pitch in the dirt. Runner going to third. Throw to third, not in time. Armstrong had a big lead out there, and he took off as soon as that pitch hit the dirt. And Moore didn't have a chance. It's a wild pitch. Count is 3-1. Runner at third, one down. And the pitch. Pop foul backing out of play, 3-2. Jaden Morris, the shortstop, on deck. Morris came on when Roosevelt made a pitching change in the top half of this sixth inning. They lead Ottumwa 8-2. The 3-2. High fly deep to left. Going back is Cole. That ball is gone. A 2-run home run for Alex Pendergast. And it is 10-2 Rough Riders. For Pendergast, his third home run. RBI 16 and 17. The batter will be Jaden Morris, who comes to the plate for the first time. He's been a courtesy runner a couple of times.
Now batting for Roosevelt, number 11, Jaden Morris. Come on, Jade.
Trying to find Morris's hitting stats here. Print's very small from the Varsity Bound stats page. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Morris getting only his second at-bat of the season. Takes a strike, and the count 0-2. Morris is 0 for 1, just a sophomore. Now the 0-2 from Shark. Down and in, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 4 runs home in the frame, still only 1 out. Ottumwa down 10-2. The 1-2. Outside 2-2. Working quickly now, the 2-2 pitch. High chopper to third. Jaime's got the big hop, throw to first in time, 2 down. That brings up Jaden Singleton, 0 for 2 with an RBI fielder's choice and a walk. He scored a run.
Now batting for the Roughriders, number 26, Jaden.
Let's see Morris heading back to the dugout, taking the batting gloves off and shaking his hand. That one stung a little bit. So here's Singleton. Sharks pitch up high, ball one. Ottumwa in the top of the 7th inning will have Cole, McKinnon, and Delahoy due up. Now the 1-0. Check swing roller back to the mound. He didn't mean to do it. Picked up by Shark. Throw to first, and the inning is over, but the damage done. Roosevelt gets 4 runs on 3 hits. There were 2 errors and nobody left on base. We go to the 7th. Bulldogs down 10-2. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I do it for the love.
Babe Ruth, Rogers, Hornsby, and Ted Williams, and Willie Mays all did it on their first at bat in the Major League. The answer, they all struck out.
Ottumwa High baseball on KBIZ, top of the 7th inning. They trailed the Moines Roosevelt 10-2. The Rough Riders changing pitchers once again. This time they will go to a right-hander, to Jaden Williams. Jaden Williams making his 6th appearance. He's 1-0 with a 6.00 ERA. He has a save. 7 innings pitched, 7 hits allowed, 13 runs, 6 earned, 8 walks, 1 hit batter, 9 strikeouts.
Number 18, Thomas Mitchell.
Will Armstrong has gone back to short. Thomas Mitchell pinch hit for Andrew Cole, and he fouls it off 0-1. So all 4 Jadens for Roosevelt have played in this game. Pitch to Mitchell, chopper to the right side, big hop to the first baseman. Will Tyler takes it to the bag, 1 down. That'll bring Colton McKinnon into the plate. He's 0 for 2.
Now batting number 27, Colton McKinnon.
The wind by Williams in the pitch. There's a strike, 0-1. Working quickly, that pitch fouled straight back to the screen by McKinnon, and the count 0-2. Obviously down 10-2, 1 out, top 7. Bulldogs only 2 outs left. The win doesn't seem likely here, but game 2 coming up in this doubleheader. That pitch downstairs, 1-2. Williams brings home the pitch, and it's grounded right back up the middle into center field for a 1-out single. So Colton McKinnon gets his first hit of the day. Bulldogs now have 4 hits. And the batter, Dominic Delahoy, who's 0 for 2. He's walked once, he's struck out twice. First pitch to Delahoy stays up and in, ball 1. McKinnon has very good speed at first, but down 10-2, I doubt he's running. The 1-0. That dropped in for a strike, 1-1. Outfield pretty much straight away as the pitch up and in to Delahoy, 2-1. It's baseball. You never know. An 8-run rally can certainly happen. That pitch up high. And the count 3-1. Even if it doesn't, you just like to see Ottumwa put some good swings on the ball here in the 7th inning. Maybe played a couple of runs, kind of build the confidence going into game 2. Three balls and a strike. The pitch. Up and away, ball 4. Well, first and second with 1 out. And the batter, Blaze Rominger, is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. McKinnon at second, Delahoy at first. Look back at second by Williams in the pitch. Outside, ball 1. It's not the same situation that Ottumwa was down 8, not 4, but I am reminded of the second game against Ankeny when you had McKinnon at second, Delahoy at first, and Rominger hit a 2-run triple. 1-0 here, low and away, 2-0. Hitters count, and that pitch right down Broadway. Rominger taking all the way, which is wise when you're down 8. 2-1. Rominger gets on, you get Wood to the plate. You start really regretting that 4-run bottom of the 6th inning the Bulldogs gave up. This was still a 6-2 game. This would be a lot more dramatic right now, but there's a breaking ball strike to Rominger, 2-2. Trying to wait him out. I mean, his value right now is just get on base. Doesn't have to drive in the runner from second. The 2-2. In the dirt. Good job laying off 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Got a 1-out single and a walk. 2 on. Romiger trying to keep the line moving. The pitch. On the outside corner, fastball, strike 3. Bulldogs have been frozen by fastballs a few times in this game. And now the last hope for Ottumwa in Game 1, Mitch Wood, who's 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored.
At the plate for Ottumwa, number 5, shortstop Mitch Wood.
You got your heaviest hitters coming up. Wood now, Jaime on deck if Mitch can keep the inning alive. Keep the game alive, as a matter of fact. The pitch. Up high, ball 1. One and 0 to the future Iowa Hawkeye. The pitch to Wood. On the outside corner for a called strike, 1-1. Wood digs back in. The 1-1. Breaking ball fouled off to the right, out of play, 1-2, and Ottumwa down to its final strike in Game 1. Mitch digs back in. McKinnon at second, Delahoyt first, 2 down. Williams comes set, and the pitch. In the dirt, good stop by Pendergast. Count evens at 2-2. Wood is expected to be the starting pitcher in Game 2. He doesn't want to have to worry about that just yet, trying to keep this game alive. 2 on, 2 out, the 2-2 pitch, up high, 3-2. Now we'll see the runners go on the 3-2 pitch with 2 out. Jesus Jaime on deck. Three balls, 2 strikes. The runners go. The pitch, high and away, ball 4. And they are loaded with 2 down for Jesus Jaime. Jaime is an RBI double. He's also walked and scored. 1 for 2 on the day.
Ottumwa playing third base, number 24, Jesus Jaime.
I think the PA guy has said Jaime's last name 3 different times. Or 3 different ways, I should say. Jaime digs in. And the pitch. Breaking ball, strike, 0-1. One to the Bulldog third baseman, and he chases the pitch in the dirt. It got away, but McKinnon didn't see it right away, and he held his ground. So the count 0-2. don't think McKinnon saw that ball get away. 0-2, Bulldogs again down to their last strike. Williams comes set, and the pitch. Poked in the air, foul off to the right, out of play. We'll do it again. Still 0-2 to Jesus. Jaime digs back in, but time called by the catcher Pendergast to adjust the shin guards. Now he's ready, and now Jaime steps back in. Bases loaded in the 0-2. Up high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. This has been a long ball game. Over 2 hours, almost 2 hours and 20 minutes. The 1-2. High chopper to third, fielded by Patton. Steps on the bag, and that's the ball game. As Ottumwa falls by a score of 10-2 in game 1 of our doubleheader. We will take a 3-minute timeout, come back and get you the game 1 totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Patrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Patrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we Sonic.
Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Patrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Patrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You be scared of John, watch me leap though.
Ottumwa High Baseball on KBIZ. Game one of the books. The Bulldogs fall at Des Moines Roosevelt by a score of 10-2. For the Roughriders, 10 runs on just 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 on base. The winning pitcher, Niall Foss, who's now 1-1. For Ottumwa, 2 runs, 4 hits, 5 errors. They left 8 on base. Colton McKinnon takes the loss. He's 0-1. The ball game took 2 hours and 17 minutes to complete. Ottumwa falls to 3-5 on the season, 0-1 in the Metro. Roosevelt now 8-7, 4-1 in Metro Conference play. Ottumwa still has a chance to earn a split. Game 2 of our doubleheader coming up in, 20 or 25 minutes, depending on how long it takes to get the field manicured and the starting pitchers for Game 2 warmed up. What we'll do right now on the radio side, we send it back to the studio. We'll take a 3-minute break, and then Brandon and Drew back at the KBIZ studios will have the Radio Iowa news update, then a Radio Iowa sports update. We'll be back here in about 15 or 16 minutes on the radio side. And on the video side, we'll take a break and let you learn more about some of our great sponsors, and then we'll just leave the video up of the field. You'll see them preparing the diamond for Game 2, and then when radio comes back, I'll come back on the video side as well. We'll get to the lineups and get you ready for the nightcap of our Metro Conference doubleheader. Again, Ottumwa drops Game 1 by a final of 10-2. Game 2 coming up shortly, so keep it right here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa School. Building relationships, foundations for success. Helping every student to achieve their best. Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa Schools.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. and what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You are a player, cheerleader, or coach. Your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we Sonic.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Opa!